guys, happy Vlogmas, happy December 1st. I'm so excited to do Vlogmas this year. I'm a little nervous, but I am very excited to challenge myself, post videos every day. Yeah, just hang out with you guys a little bit more. Today's video is going to be just my normal monthly reset routine where I go through my budget with you guys for last month, set up my budget for next month, and then quickly go through my goals from November and my goals for December. I will try to do this a little bit quickly, only for myself because I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter just for Vlogmas to help myself with like the editing process and not overwhelming myself with editing a lot of videos and stressing myself out. These videos are usually my longest, so I am going to try really hard to keep it short and sweet. I'm super excited. But yeah, if you are new here, my name is Allison. I'm 29 years old. I post a lot of videos about personal finances, paying off my debt, and just lifestyle content as well. So feel free to follow along, subscribe, and get ready for 25 days of fun-filled Vlogmas. This is like my Vlogmas Bible right here. It has every video that I'm going to be filming and what day I'm filming it, what day it needs to be posted, literally everything, because if not, I probably would forget. So I've been really enjoying that I did this and then like highlighting when I have certain videos like at least filmed so that I can edit them. But yeah, I'm definitely very stressed, a little bit nervous, but I set myself up to succeed, and a few of my videos are going to be pre-filmed, so I do apologize for that if like you don't like that about Vlogmas. It's just the only way that I was going to be able to do this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's get into today's video, going through my budget. So sorry, I ended up getting a little visitor. He wanted to sit on my lap, hang out. I have my heated blanket on, so I think that's why he wants to hang out with me. So anyway, let's get started with the budget. This is my budget for November. Again, November was probably one of my highest earning months. It had to do with a couple different factors. We had 3 paychecks this month, so obviously I got an extra paycheck from my income. I got money from my birthday, and then I did get a good amount of money from social media, which was awesome. Hopefully I can keep that up. We had a lot of income to work with, which meant we had a lot of spending that happened as well. So as far as saving, I did pretty much hit my goals here. I did opt out of putting anything into my emergency fund from my last paycheck because I wanted to make sure I had enough money set aside for any holiday spending that was coming up, which is a lot. I do know this is going to be like a little bit of a higher spend, like 2 months, and then we get to the holidays, past the holidays, it'll be better. So that's all for savings right now. Bills, I was a little bit over, pretty close, but I know I was over because I did sign up to take Pilates, which I absolutely love. So I'm all about balance, and I'm all about making sure things like fit into your budget if they can. For me, this is something that is actually getting me back into working out consistently, so I'm not upset about paying for that. I know it is a little bit pricey though. Basically what I did, if you can see, is I took that money that I was gonna put extra towards my car, and now I'm just using that towards my fitness membership. So again, yeah, would it be better to put more money towards my car and pay that off faster? Sure. But is that like a well-balanced life? Not really. Like, again, I think life is way more than just trying your hardest to pay off your debt as quickly as you can. So that's where these numbers kind of differ. But essentially, like if you see down here at the bottom, it kind of evened out. Like I really only spent an extra $50-$60 in this section. My subscriptions were also a little bit higher. It all kind of worked out. Hopefully I can like cancel some of those, get that back down. Moving on to expenses. This is where I feel like it was a little rocky. Like I definitely overspent in some areas and I underspent in some, so I don't know. A little bit crazy. Again, I had a higher income month, which I think this was just a one-off, and I would obviously prefer to not have like lifestyle creep is what they call it, where like you make more money so you spend more money. Like I'd rather make more money and save more of it or invest it. So we are working towards that. I knew this month was gonna be a little bit of a higher spend with Christmas, my birthday. So groceries, I was very close. I knew it was gonna be a little bit higher. I think I raised it because we were hosting Thanksgiving, so that was kind of like spot on. Dining out, we were a little bit over, and this, well, I was a little bit over. We don't combine our finances just yet, so this was just like my portion of our expenses. I was a little bit over dining out. Fuel, I was like right on, which is pretty good. I was a little bit lower. Shopping, I was way over. And this is only because I got money for my birthday. And if you can see here, I spent $777, but I got $700 for like as a gift for my birthday. So I really did only spend that much money plus like a teeny bit extra. So I'm not mad about that because that money was for my birthday and for getting myself things that I want. Was that a lot of money? Yes. Did I go on like a little bit of a shopping spree? Yes. I do think sometimes you need to indulge a little bit, and again, I'm all about balance. I also knew I was paying off my credit card this month, so I felt like it was a nice thing to celebrate, let myself buy something nice, and then we move on. Then I get it out of my system for a little bit and we move on and we focus again back on saving and investing. Beauty was higher, and this was because I totally forgot that I had booked a massage and facial also for my birthday, so that's where the discrepancy was. I did know I was gonna get my nails done and hair done, so I knew it was gonna be higher, but then I totally forgot about massage and facial. So entertainment and travel is none. Gifts, I'm only at $190. I thought this was gonna be higher. There is still one gift that is a little bit more pricey that I haven't bought yet that I need to. So I think that's where the discrepancy is here, because the gift I want to buy is like $150, so that would make sense. And then I'm pretty sure I'm like done with gifts, hopefully. So I should be like pretty much spot on there. Pets, I'm under. Health was 0. Snacks was 0, which is shocking for me. I'm a snacker. Coffee was under, which is good. Again, I've been really good at like not spending money on coffee anymore. Like a couple months ago, I don't know, if you watch my videos, I was spending like, one month was like 80 something on coffee, and that just like is insane. So I'm glad I got that under control. Golf, none. Home, I did spend a little bit over. This was probably for like some decorations and stuff. Miscellaneous, I was a little bit over. Not too bad considering I feel like this is a very common category for me to be overspending in. Car, other. I think I was gonna get a car wash, and then this was just like was a parking fee. Amazon, I was a little over because I wasn't really expecting to buy anything from Amazon. And then also it's hard because sometimes I buy stuff on there that I'm not quite sure what category to put it in, or I would have to like split it up into different categories, so I just kind of lump it into Amazon. Books was $37, so a tiny bit over. And then business, I think let me just check, but I'm pretty sure what I mean by business was something for content creation. Oh yeah, that was my new camera microphone. So I'm gonna be trying to make a category for that as well, because I think next year what I want to do is actually set up a whole different account for any income that I'm getting from social media, just to keep it in one place, and then maybe get a business like credit card as well. Keep all of my expenses on there to keep it separate, because I didn't do that this year. This was obviously kind of my first like big year doing social media, and I think I need to do that to keep everything separate. And then finally was my debt section. My Chase credit card was paid off, so nothing there. And then my Bank of America card, I completely paid that off. So exciting. And then I did put $755 towards my medical coding course payment. So I have 2 more payments left on that. So that will be paid off in December. Very exciting. So basically my expenses were pretty high, but a lot of that went towards debt. Honestly, not awful. A lot of shopping, but that was to be expected. Also, I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't know if it's weird or good or bad. I can't really judge. I just knew I needed to get this video done, and it's dark at like 4 p.m. now, so I apologize, but it's like kind of like the sun is hitting me right in my face. All right, let's quickly do my December budget. So again, we'll have 2 paydays. Will be December 13th. In January, it'll be interesting because I will be getting paid a little bit less. My first paycheck in January will be the same because it's from like previous 2 weeks of work, and then one paycheck will be lower. I'm gonna try to estimate what it might be, but I kind of have no idea because I'm also not gonna be on my work benefits anymore. I'm gonna be on my husband's, so it's gonna be very interesting to see what my take-home pay is. But sorry, I'm jumping ahead there because I got excited. But December is very much the same as normal. I'm gonna change this to social media. I'm not taking any of the money this month from TikTok because I'm giving it all to my husband as part of his Christmas gift to help him pay off his credit card. So I'm not even gonna include that here because basically after I take out whatever for taxes, I'm just gonna give him the money. I'm keeping the money that I'm making from YouTube, and that's probably it. So I'm gonna put this at 200. I think it might be a little bit less than that, but because it might be less than that, I'll put 150. I don't know if I'll get anything extra this month. So anyway, I might just leave it at that so that I keep my budget low this month, and then if I make anything extra, great, but we'll keep it at that. And then we'll go back to, I think I'm gonna put 100 into my emergency fund, 200 to the house, and then I actually think I'm gonna start contributing back to my Roth IRA this month. Yes, because now I don't have to pay off my credit card, so I'm gonna do 100. Super exciting. I am gonna just copy these. I'm gonna change this though to 100 because I think it might be a little bit higher, and then fitness I'm gonna change to 205, and car is gonna be 600. And then we'll move on to expenses. Copy those over as well. Groceries, I'm gonna put that back down to 250. Eating out, I'll leave the same. Fuel, I'll put that at 300. I do have 3 full weeks of work. Shopping, I'm gonna bring that down to, I'll put it at 100, I'm not sure. I think I am getting my nails done twice this month because of the way that it fell, because I'm going on December 1st and then like the very last week of December. So I will leave that at 160. Entertainment, travel, 0. Gifts, I still need to get the 1 gift for my husband, so I'm gonna put 160. Pets, I'll leave at that. Health, snacks, coffee, golf, home, miscellaneous, car, Amazon, books, I'm gonna put 0 because I don't need any more books, and then business, 0. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Again, still leaves me with a little bit of wiggle room, and then I have money to budget with, $850 towards that. So that's pretty much the rest of the budget because I want to pay that off. So I feel like that's pretty good. That's a good start. Moving on to the goals section of this little reset. Honestly, kind of didn't do very well on my goals this month. I did set some like lofty goals. Some of them I just feel like I did too much this month, so I kind of cut them down next month. As always, I made my New Year's goals at the beginning of the year and then kind of broke them down by month into smaller goals so that I can keep track and keep myself accountable, and I've been doing a very good job doing that. 4 categories: finance, personal goals, health goals, and then content goals. So we'll start with finance, and these I'll go through quickly because they reflect sort of like what we just went over. But I wanted to save $300 towards our house fund, and I did that. I originally thought I was gonna be able to pay $800 towards my car loan, but it ended up being $600. As I mentioned, because I decided to put that money towards investing in like my health and well-being and do the Pilates classes. So I still paid an extra like almost $300 something towards my car, so I'll take it. Put a little bit less to my emergency fund than I was expecting just because I wanted to prepare myself for the holiday season. And then I did pay off my credit card debt, so I put $2,700 towards my credit card. Then moving on to personal goals, I wanted to read 3 books, and I did. Felt like this was a good month for me reading. Usually I can really only get through 2, but I read Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. Definitely a good book. I read that I think I started it at the end of October and I went to the beginning of November, and I read that one because it was like spooky and I wanted to read it around Halloween. I did like that book. Maybe would give it like 3.5 stars. And then the reason I feel like I got through a lot of books this month was because the next 2 books I read were Part of Your World and then Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Let me just tell you, I will read every single book she puts out. They are 10 out of 10, amazing. I can like speed read through those. They're so good. I will say, I mean, a lot of them have like a very similar vibe where it's like obviously there's like a main couple and like it's like a will they won't they, and they always will. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And then this is like a series. I accidentally already read Just for the Summer. I accidentally read that before I read these because I didn't know that they were all kind of like interconnected. But they have characters in each book that overlap, which is pretty cool. So you follow different stories of different characters. That's really fun. But anyway, I loved both of those. 5 stars for both of those. And then we did do a date night. We went out to dinner. And then I have on here to pass my CPC exam, which I take tomorrow because it is technically, when I'm filming this, it is Friday, November 29th. Sorry, I'm filming it a little bit early, but I need to edit it. I take it the last day of November, so I'm not sure if I passed it yet or not, but I am taking it tomorrow morning. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also not super stressed because I was feeling rushed to take it at first because I wanted to start applying to jobs, but now I feel a little bit more relieved because I'm going part-time in January, so I don't have to like rush so much to try and find a job. I just feel like a little more relaxed now. Health, I wanted to work out twice a week. I ended up going, I think, once a week, which is still pretty good. Obviously not great, but an improvement from previous months, so I'm not discrediting that for any reason. Also, I took out the weight loss goal because I just don't want to even put that in like my mindset anymore. I feel like that's just not conducive to what I want. Especially after I've been doing a couple of these Pilates classes, I always feel really strong after because you're working these muscles that you haven't. And I like the feeling after working out. I'd rather kind of like latch onto that versus like focusing too much on numbers. So I took that goal out, but I did only go about once a week, which is still good for me. Hopefully next month I can up that to twice a week, especially now that I'm going to be doing a Pilates class. I have scheduled mine for the month of December, so I will hopefully at least do that and then maybe go to the gym one other day. I wanted to cook one new meal. I did 2. I did a French onion, like chicken and rice skillet type thing, and then I made potato soup, which was really, really good. I wanted to drink alcohol only twice, but it ended up being 3 days. Again, this isn't for any other reason than the fact that I just know that I don't feel well when I drink and I try to just stay away from it. So, and then we move on to content creation goals. These ones are my favorite. They're really fun. I have made a goal every single month to like make $100 more each month from like starting at 100. So November's goal was to make $1,100. From all my different platforms and everything like that, I made $1,340, so that's exciting. Again, hopefully I can keep this momentum up because that will be nice extra income once I, officially cut down on my hours. I obviously, when I was creating my budget and like seeing if it was even possible for me to go part-time, I didn't even consider any of this extra income when I looked at like, can I still afford to pay all of my bills and everything like that? And the answer was yes. I didn't even consider any of this extra money. It'll just be like extra and like extra money I can put towards my car or savings or whatever. So just wanted to say that. And then I wanted to post once a day on TikTok because I am trying to grow on there, but I did miss 3 days. It just felt, I did every day in October, so I feel like I was getting a little bit burnt out, so I took a couple days off. And then I had a goal to post 8 YouTube videos, and by the time this is going live, it will be 10 videos, which is really, really cool. I've been loving doing YouTube. As far as subscriber counts, follower counts, I do track this, but it's not super important. It's just like fun to keep track and set like a goal for myself to see if I can reach it. For YouTube subscribers, I set the goal at 5,000 because I just feel like that was like a nice number to set and like and try to reach for. As I'm filming this right now, I'm at 4,485. So I was a little bit short, 500-ish subscribers short, which is hard on YouTube because sometimes you grow quickly and sometimes it can be a little bit slower. I mean, I guess that's like any other social media, but yeah, I was hoping to gain a little bit more than that, but we'll see. And then on TikTok, I wanted to hit 85,000 followers, and I was pretty close. I had a decent amount of growth this month. I'm at 83.7 thousand. And then Instagram was the one I actually did pretty well on this month. My goal was 6,500 followers, and I'm at 6,901. So I'm almost at 7,000, which is pretty cool. And then let me just quickly go through my December goals because they're pretty short. I kept them relatively simple. I took out some just to keep myself a little bit more like relaxed about them. I feel like last month I tried a little too hard. Let's start with finance goals. Because I don't have to worry about my credit card anymore, I took that one off, but I do want to save $200 towards our house fund, $100 towards my emergency fund, and then $600 towards my car. Personal goals, I want to read 2 books. Hopefully I can. Again, I do work kind of a lot this month, so hopefully we will see. And then obviously also do a date night. I try to do a date night every single month because it's just nice to spend some quality time together. And like obviously we have dinner together every night, but it's nice to go out and have dinner somewhere else together. Health goals, I took out the weight loss goal. I just felt like that wasn't very helpful for me right now. I guess I'll leave the goal at workout 1 time a week, even though I know I probably will for sure do that. I could try to push myself to 2, but I think what I'll do is like put it at 1 for now, and then push myself in January, because at least like if I do 1 time a week for December and then I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this, I might feel a little more motivated if I hit this goal and then try to hit 2 times a week. So we're gonna leave it at 1. As usual, I want to cook 1 new meal. I just love trying out new recipes, learning new things, learning how to cook new things. Try to stick to 2 days of alcohol. And then content creation goals, I want to make $1,200 from all of my different streams of income on social media. I feel like in December I do want to try to push and post once a day on TikTok, maybe try to do like a vlogmas type thing on TikTok as well, short form. I'm gonna post 26 videos on YouTube in December because I'm doing VLOGMAS, so that's 25. And then after that I have 1 more payday routine video that I'm gonna do like the week of like right after Christmas, so be prepared to be annoyed with me. And then, okay, so for my last 3, which are like the subscriber follower count goals, I did kind of set myself up, not for failure, but like I set these goals a little bit like unachievable, but like nice big round numbers for the end of the year. And I don't know, I just felt like it was nice to like challenge myself, see how close I can get to these numbers by the end of the year, especially with me trying to post a lot more this month. So I put that I want to hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers, which I don't think that's gonna happen, but again, super fun goal to have. That would be really, really cool. Posting 26 videos, so you never know. I hope one of them does well and goes viral, so fingers crossed I could get to 10,000. That would be really cool. And then also hit 100,000 on TikTok and also 10,000 on Instagram. So nice even numbers, 10, 10, and 100. I feel like that would be so cool. Instagram might be the one that could actually happen because I've been doing so well on there and actually growing. So we'll see. I feel like those were kind of fun, like big numbers, big milestone numbers to try and hit next month. But it definitely is a challenge and kind of a reach, but you never know. You never know. That is my little monthly reset. Hopefully it was kind of short. It feels like it might have been a little bit long. I hope you guys are as excited for Vlogmas as I am. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.